name is Rafael.
My name is Joe, and we're back. We're back testing, and we can do more testing.
Alright, so today's this video's line is for KastKing Max Thin 8, 40-pound test line.
Yep.
So what are your initial thoughts? How do you think it's going to do? I mean, you really like the 60-pound as a 40-pound test line. How do you think it's going to do this time?
It's going to be a 20-pound test line.
You think so?
And I said that from the beginning, before we even tested this line.
I guess based off of previous patterns. I mean.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
All right. Let's do the donut test.
All right. See you guys in a second.
Okay. All right. KastKing Max Thin 8. Donut test. First test.
All right. Welcome back.
22.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty clean cut too. Look, barely any fray.
Yeah.
That was.
There you go.
That's very clean cut. Okay, 10, 15, 20, 26. A little disappointed.
This is a clean cut.
Yeah, again, it's...
All right.
Five, 10, 15, 20. Green. This one is not as clean of a cut. It's slightly frayed, but...
Alright, what's the result?
Alright, for KastKing 22, 26, and 24. It's kind of holding up to your 20-pound test theory.
Yeah.
I mean, I at 26, that's... I mean, as a 40-pound test line, that is disappointing, don't get me wrong. As a 40-pound test line, the fact that it drops to almost half.
Look at how thin it is, though.
Yes, the thing...
It's the same
I mean,
thickness.
As a consumer, I'm buying a 40-pound test line. Why is it not performing?
But
on a no-knot. On a no-knot.
That's your fault. Why are you thinking it's a 40-pound? I told you already, and I told everybody. You gotta do down 20 pounds.
Okay, why should I lower my standards for this line specifically when other lines outperform on the no-knot test? Why should I drop my standards?
The durability. You got an answer for that?
Okay, well, you know, that'll be explained later in the video.
Okay, see? He got no answer.
But still, okay, each line has its strong points and weak points, but it's being shown, it's being presented to us as a 40-pound test line.
Yes, I understand that. But if you set yourself as you're buying a 20-pound test line, I know that. I know a lot of people are going to hate me on this one. But I challenge you to buy this line and use it and cast it and cast it and cast it and cast it. It's not going to prey on you.
And again, we'll show that in the casting.
Yes. So, that's
how smooth it is. Alright, so next test is the polymer test. So, again, based off of previous patterns, the 60-pound test line showed almost no differentiation. Let's see if it still holds up.
All right.
See you guys in a second.
Okay. MAXTHIN8 polymer knot test on a hook. We're using a wide gap hook. There, 10,
20.
20, 20.
Line on the spool?
Nah, this is good enough. Broke on the knot right there. Okay. Okay. 10, 7.
Again, we're at the base of the hook.
Right there.
You
This
see
is
that
my
thread?
tag end, and the long line is my tag end, and broke right there.
Make sure you're not covering the line with your head. 18.
Okay, it broke on the line. Action.
Alright, so we just did the polymer knot test. So what are the results?
Okay, I'll give you the result. 21, 19, 19.
Okay, so high of 26 on the no knot test. So it definitely, you could tell the drop. But
No,
again,
no, wait a minute. Usually it drops around 30% when you put a knot.
I mean, yes, this time, again, based off of previous patterns, it still holds up to the 20-pound test rating. And
it's
dropped.
really good
It
on a
barely
20-pound rating. It's really good on a 20-pound
Yeah, it barely.
rating.
I mean, yeah,
Just
it
like
barely
the
dropped
60
from the
pound.
no knot, but it
It
did.
broke a 42, right? And where did it broke? When I told you it's 40 pounds, where did it broke? At 39, right? So, based on the diameter of this, it's a 20-pound line.
It's a thin line.
Yes. So, I mean,
So let's see, with it being as thin line as it is, let's see how it performs in the uni knot test.
All right.
Let's see if it slips, if it goes through, where it breaks. Let's do it.
all right, uni knot leader test, KastKing Max Thin 8. This is the first test. Let's start it.
Nineteen and a half.
I mean, it's
It broke in the same
right
spot.
here. It broke inside the mono line. Okay. So that's 2. Okay. 12, 13, 17, 18, 21.
21. Okay.
Okay.
Definitely better. Broke inside.
It broke inside. Like I'm gonna slide it down, and that's it right there. It broke right there. The one that's going inside there.
Eighteen.
Thing. Here it is, and when you pull this down, that's where it broke. Okay, It broke on the braid line.
19, 21, 18. Again, barely any difference.
Yes.
Barely any difference from the polymer knot.
It's consistent between the no knot. This is what I like about this line. If you set up your mind 20 pounds below, and it's comparable. It's the same thickness as a 20-pound line. But I'm just saying, we're testing a 40-pound line. Yes, it is doing poorly on a 40-pound line. I admit that. I'm saying is,
As a 20, if it was presented to us as a 20-pound test line,
yes,
I'm sure your mind would have been blown.
yes. And, you know, I'm going to mention everything on the end. I'm going to hold back a little bit. Let's go watch the abrasion resistant. MAXTHIN8 dry abrasion resistant test on a pile
With a 3-pound
with
weight.
a 3-pound weight. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Okay, let's go show them what it look like. Oops. Alright, that'll help if you
Left. To the left. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
okay. This is what they look like.
Yeah, right there you definitely see a lot of fray.
After 13 passes, right?
13, yep.
Yep, that's it, 13.
Right there. Definitely gets a lot worse. It seems like certain areas are worse than others, right? And right there, that's where it broke. 13.
Wet abrasion resistant test for KastKing Max Thin 8 3-pound weight, 4-hour soak time. We're spraying it while we're doing it. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. It went down. Did it? Let's go see the
KastKing was
line.
at 13 dry.
Let's see the line.
You gotta get it from the weight in.
Okay, let me go see this.
Let's get a paper towel or a towel in general. You have a paper towel?
It's in the bathroom.
We just don't sit down. Let's see, have a big butt.
Okay, this is what it looked like after 10 passes.
13 passes when dried.
I'm just gotta keep repeating myself over and over again. Based off of previous patterns, it didn't do that well.
It's below average.
Below average. Again, this time 13 is the, yes, 13 on the dry abrasion test, and it dropped actually this time.
Yes. The
Last
quarter went up.
in Gen 1, it was the only line that actually went up. Went up by 1, but it was an improvement. This time from 13 on the dry abrasion and 10 on the wet abrasion. I'm kind of surprised I dropped. I mean, it's a smooth line though. It's a smooth line. So, I mean, I kind of assumed if anything, it might last longer. But it's a thin line.
Let's go watch the casting.
Alright?
KastKing Max Thin 8 with 0.4 ounces. 0.4 ounces on the spinning wheel.
Wow. That was
On the
mind-blowing.
spinning reel, it really did good. But it was windy when I casting it on the when I was casting it on the
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 spinning
casting-
reel.
the
where
casting
casting
reel.
reel.
yeah. So it's like it didn't really do that well. 86, 83, 88. But you know, it is what it is.
It was very smooth.
It's poorly. Yeah, it's smooth on the guide, smooth on the reel.
If anything, all that noise you hear just comes from the bearings. It's just going.
Hog tech bearing. All right. Alright, on the spinning reel though, 118, 109, 116 for me. It did number one on the casting for the 40
For the
pound,
spin.
all the 40 pound line. Yes,
It definitely did perform
I
very
think
well.
it did. You agree with me? It did
It was the
number one.
smoothest cast.
You did agree with me? It did number one.
In casting alone, yes, I'll agree with you.
In the spinning reel.
So far, actually, well, the G-Sol also had. You have to take into consideration.
What
but-
G-Sol? Did we take G-Sol?
No, we did the G-Sol in another video, but just comparing it, I don't know if it's casting is number one, but it's definitely
Don't
up there.
even compare that garbage over here.
Oh boy!
That's a garbage.
All right,
You can't
so
pass two thing on the abrasion resistance. You're not a line.
all right,
You're a
so
twig.
I mean, but in casting definitely KastKing was definitely the cast king.
Yes, yes. The MAXTHIN8 at least. Don't say just KastKing. The MAXTHIN8.
Yes. MAXTHIN8.
Yeah, because not a lot of KastKing I like. This the only KastKing that I like.
So-
It's really hard for me to trust a line, and when I trust a line, I go behind it. Like I went behind Power Pro for a long time. You did too.
Yes, I did.
You did too. You're a Power Pro guy until.
Hey, Power Pro was definitely a top contender for me.
Yeah, but it prays a lot, right?
Yes, it does.
It prays a lot on casting.
That is
That's
true.
why we made this new test.
The longevity test.
Yes, and we made another test which we can talk about later. And what's the result on that?
Yeah.
Let me tell them what's the result on that, because I'm interested now to talk about the 40-pound line that you're talking about.
I don't know. I mean, should we really give it away now?
Yeah, let's do it. Because this is the review for KastKing. We got to talk about KastKing, okay?
I mean, overall, it's a decent line.
No. Let's talk about the longevity, the durability test.
All right, fine. All right, fine.
Okay.
Also, as in the casting, it was very smooth, and in the longevity test, did not change one bit
On 150
at
passes.
all. At all, did not change a bit,
150
and
passes.
it really blew my mind.
150 passes.
If you guys want to watch that video, we included it on
The generation.
the Generation 2, the
But I
main
just-
braided line
I
battle.
didn't explain it that much over there, so I want to explain it over here. If your line is fraying on casting, what is the 40 pound, what is the 60 pounds gonna do to you?
That is true. It's just something to think about. I mean, this one, it really blew my mind that it barely changed on longevity. You could just keep casting.
I mean, this is
a
the
million
wrap
times
up
over.
now. This is why I'm backing up this line, because what is it gonna do to you if after like 30 casts your line is sprayed already? What if that on the 30th cast you landed, you hook up a big one? Is that really a 40 pound that you're getting?
See,
After a slight use?
I'll just say my piece right now.
Okay.
Because this test is for 40 pounds, I will have to say that KastKing won't be in my top choice.
Okay.
Basing it off the line that it's supposed to be a 40-pound test line, basing it off of setting it at that bar as a 40-pound test line, it's definitely not going to be my top. It might not be the lowest, but it's not going to be my top. But that's, again, my decision. That's my preference. That's
I mean, you
what
guys
I
gotta
say.
watch the video of the comparison video. From what is important to me is not important to him. What is important to him is not important to me.
Exactly. And
So,
again, reaching out to you guys, what's important for us may not be important for you. So it's up to you guys. Let us know what you want.
Yeah. So, what I pick, it might not be good for you, but what you pick, it might not be good to me.
Yeah, so we're not telling you exactly what to buy. We're just telling you what happens when you use this line and what happens exactly just in general.
Just like I'm trying to tell you guys, if you guys are getting mad at me backing up this line, I'm going to challenge you to go buy this line and buy a 60 pound and think as a 40 pound and put it head to head with any line out there, and cast it the same amount and see who's going to pray first.
It's a good test. It's a good way to see really who's going to last longer.
Because I did that last year. I mean, this past season. I did that past season, and I actually made a video for it. And I really like the durability of it. Just don't think of it as that pound rating.
Alright guys, well it's time to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Give us a comment. Let us know what you want to see. Please subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Give us a like, dislike. Let us know what you think.
See you guys later.